Well, move over, Pinot Noir. We are giving Chardonnay its deserved time in the spotlight on this Wine Wednesday, and you can try some of the best around, paired with some of the best food our region has to offer at one of Dundee's finest restaurants.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. The Oregon Chardonnay celebration coming up on February 20th. So let's talk about it, shall we? We have Paige Knutson-Cowles here, the owner and managing partner of Knutson Vineyards, with us this morning. It's always great to see you. Good morning.
Nice to see you, too.
Yeah, thanks for coming back in.
Thank
All right.
you.
Dundee Hills, awesome spot, of course. We know about it. Pinot Noir, oftentimes.
Yep,
it's true. It's home.
Right.
Very, very biased. But Chardonnay also having its moment in the limelight. Tell us about Dundee Hills and Chardonnay.
Dundee Hills and Chardonnay are paired perfectly together. The Knutson Vineyards have been in existence for almost 55 years. Our father, Cal Knutson, was a real pioneer in the industry. He always believed that particularly the French clones from Burgundy would do very well in Oregon's climate. And so, in fact, we have the oldest plantings of two particular French clones in our vineyard in all of America.
Wow.
He was so convinced that that was going to be a great thing. And we have a great growing climate for Chardonnay.
Right.
Good foresight there. I think it's paid off.
Well,
yeah.
it took a while.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
We do. If you kind of, if you look on the map and you draw that line around from Oregon to France, we're right along that same 45th parallel.
That's correct.
But what else makes the Dundee Hills such an incredible place for growing these grapes?
Well, first of all, it's got a great climate. We are a cool climate. The reason we're a cool climate here in Oregon is that we have all that maritime air that comes in through the Van Duzer corridor, a gap in the Coast Range, and cools the Willamette Valley. Dundee Hills in particular is just far enough away from the force of the wind such that it is. It's really kind of a gentle breeze by the time it gets to the Dundee Hills. So a Pinot Noir and a Chardonnay grape really are rather sensitive, particularly Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
And they really like having lots of difference in temperature from a high to a low, and so it's really a great growing condition for both of those grapes.
Well, and we're going to celebrate Chardonnay in the best way we can. We're going to have a dinner pairing coming up. Tell us about what's happening on February 20th.
February 20th at Tina's Restaurant in Dundee, and perhaps you know that.
Tina's is wonderful.
Because it's been in the Yamhill County for 35 years. It's
Wow.
one of the first restaurants down there. The chef, Michael Stiller, really knows his wines, and he's excellent at pairing the local food with the wine. So it's 5 different courses, 5 producers. Knutson will start with a sparkler. Rocco Winery will end the meal with a sparkler. And then 3 other wineries, Winderley, Lang, and Tory Moore, will have 3 different vintages of Chardonnay. All of these are estate-grown Chardonnays. So we really will be pairing the best with the best.
Yeah.
That is so cool. And I'm a big Oregon Chardonnay fan. I like to push it on people who say that they are not a Chardonnay drinker. I know there's people out there that go, no, I'm ABC, anything but Chardonnay. But Oregon Chardonnay is so different than some of the more mass-produced Chardonnays from California, some of those bigger, more full-body Chardonnays. Tell us a little bit about just kind of the nuance and the subtlety that we're able to bring through these wines here that really is unique to Oregon style.
It is. Chardonnay is a very versatile grape,
Yeah.
and it can be produced well in lots of different regions. Again, going back to our cool climate, it encourages the grape to be produce more acidity, some lovely citrusy kind of stone fruit, peach, apricot flavors, depending on what you're giving. Knutson in particular is quite high in elevation, so we get lovely acidity and more minerality. So I would say it's more like Chablis than it is about some other Chardonnay.
Well, and to get to pair it with some fantastic
Awesome food.
Chardonnay is such a food-friendly wine. It's going to be a fantastic
It's going to be a total knockout there. So again, it's coming up on Friday, February 20th. That's at Tina's at 6 p.m. Go check it out. If somebody has never been to a wine event like this, you hear about these wine dinner pairings. Sometimes it can sound a little intimidating.
Yes.
What would you say to somebody who's like, you know what, not quite for me?
Well, first of all, it's going to be in a restaurant. It's going to be with food.
Right.
You'll be with other people.
Yeah.
It's an intimate setting. There aren't, it's not hundreds of people. And then the people who have produced these wines will be in the room. I'll be there. And I don't think of myself as an intimidating person.
You're very approachable to talk to.
Right.
She's not that scary, I promise. I promise.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing is there is no stupid question. Every question is good. How do you learn unless you ask a question?
Totally.
And one of the things we love to do as producers is talk about our wines. So
Yeah.
get us going.
Learn the
go.
story and learn about it.
And hey, one more question before we go. You brought in a really cool flag.
Oh,
You
yeah,
wanted to
that's
show
right.
this.
We only have a few
Yeah.
seconds left, but let's make sure we unveil it so
Hold it
everybody
up
knows about it.
here.
So the Dundee Hills has its own flag.
Look at that.
And my friend here in Portland, who is a leading expert in flags, helped us take the Dundee
That is
Hills
so
logo and make it
cool.
into a flag.
I think
You
it's
can
gorgeous.
learn more about this flag and the Oregon Chardonnay celebration later this month. If you want all the details, we got them on coin.com. Click on AMS.